I was just about to say two things and took a cake. We're live.
We are live. I was going to say, you okay?
Yes, that's right. So I've got my happy birthday sign up, which I'm going to leave in for the rest of this month.
Oh, what's happened with our chat?
Oh, moderation helps people feel safe. So it says on our chat. So maybe this is we got a new moderation powers on here. I don't know. Anyway, so basically on our chat bar we've got this moderation thing here, which tells us whether or not we can moderate chat bits. I've never seen this before.
Well, we do it normally anyway, but there we go.
Oh.
Anyway, there it is.
So guys, a bit of a halfway house today. Hi Charlie, how are you?
Hey Charlie.
How you been? You okay? A bit of a halfway house today as well. I know we were saying we'd start the live at 6:30. So we're kind of in between 6 and 6:30 at the moment. So please bear with us while we're just trying to find our feet, getting this around. I think we are going to try and get to close to 6 o'clock as we possibly can. But I think that's what our advert will be now when we do videos. We always say 6. I'll say 6-ish.
Yeah.
So I know that's not great for you. Just think, wait a minute, that's not a thingy start. But we will try to go as close to 6 as possible. I don't know. Let's see if that works. We hope it works.
Let's see if that works. But I am going to eat this sandwich.
All right.
Because I am hungry.
Well, eat away.
So I'm going to eat this sandwich. But we do have some goodies.
We do. Can I show?
Yes, for sure.
Now, was this the same one as last time?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's the raspberry one.
Toosh, how are you?
Hey, Toosh.
I hope you're okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you. Look, there we are. So this is the raspberry cronuts, which we will be demoing. We did show this last weekend, but Kelly's got some other new ones as well. How you been? And how is, until we advertise, that same one?
Strawberry and rhubarb.
Try not to keep your mouth full. Strawberry and rhubarb. So
you can't ask me a question and then say not to talk with my mouth full.
Yeah, I blocked it so you can't see him talk with a mouthful. And strawberry and rhubarb. So there we are. We're going to try these ones. Oh, and there's another one.
Your one.
Ah, the cinnamon swirl.
And I got given this one.
Given? By the place?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
No, not by those, by a different place.
Ah.
So I had to wrap it up in some tissue.
Hey, Aoife, how are you? Hey, Kel. Hi, Mark. I'm sunburned. Oh, no. Oh, wow, that looks good. Can you see that one? The little strawberry, it's like a strawberry tart.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to trying that. So we will try that on the live. Actually, this is becoming more of a thing on the live now.
Yeah.
Guys, do let us know if you like that with our YouTube going forward. If you want us to see us do more live food views.
Yeah.
Because we will try and get if it's a yes, we will try and get more food in ready for us to demonstrate. Right, okay.
Sure.
So good to see you two lovelies. Well, thank you. Hope you are too. Yes, we are. Well, thank you. So let me do the talking while you're eating. Right, so guys, what I was going to say is, how was everybody's bank holiday weekend? For those of you in the UK, did you do anything? I'm not saying, I'm just asking how people in the UK are doing. Just obviously we had a bank holiday in the UK. Aoife said, hey, Mark and Kels, sis, burnt like a beetroot. Oh my God,
no.
Mark, sorry for interrupting, but I need Kelly, I am burnt. We'll let her finish her sandwich and then I'll get her
I'm
to
actually
do
quite hungry.
Yeah. We'll get you to think. Have you tried aloe vera? Because aloe vera is the best thing for sunburn if you've got that. Sure, always cool to see new food, says Toush. Good. I'm glad you like that. Right. So guys, we will be trying to do a lot more live food reviews on our little lives.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got no aloe vera. Can't you go to like a local plant shop and just break one off and like a home base or something like that?
Something like that, or calamine lotion. Maybe some Puritan, something like that.
Yeah, anything like that. Oh, the pharmacy's closed. Right. The other thing you can do for sunburn is actually natural yogurt. Don't want to eat the flavored ones, but you want to, if you've got any in, natural yogurt is really good because there's the bacteria in there. Wow. It's got it'll actually be good for your sunburn as well. Obviously, just have it on there. Rub it on your sunburn. But again, like I said, you want the natural one, not these flavored yogurts. You want to try and put the natural on there. So if the pharmacy's closed, you might have a shop nearby you, hopefully, that you can get some. We'll need to go up and get some. The other thing is as well, obviously, there's loads of sort of after sun lotions you could try. If because a lot of supermarkets will be able to sell all this stuff, even if the pharmacy is closed. So what did everybody else get up to? Did anybody do anything exciting? So Kelly and I did a barbecue.
Yes, we did.
We did a barbecue on the Sunday, which was quite nice. So it was really good, actually. So it's the first time we got the barbecue out on the television.
Yeah, let me go.
So we got the barbecue out. We managed to clean it all down. It's the first time we got the barbecue out this year, which is really good. Eva said, Centra don't sell after sun. 45 never had a barbecue. Oh, Eva. So one of the other things that Kelly's been doing, we've been doing some videos on what we call behind the scenes. So what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to see what Kelly and I do at home. So this is a new feature that we're going to experiment with, something a little bit different from the food reviews that we do in the other reviews. We wanted to show you guys something a little bit different. So you're going to get to see us behind the scenes, little bits of what we do. I think hopefully you guys might find that interesting.
And us eating, obviously, as well.
Yeah, exactly.
In amongst that.
Oh no, Eva said, I'm in agony, I'm burning. Oh, Eva, wasn't there anything? When did you burn? Was it, I'm assuming it's over the weekend, but was it, I feel like a cauldron under, oh gosh. Right, okay, then we're going to throw this out to the group. Does anybody know some really, yesterday and today. So you, not only did you have not enough burning yesterday, you want to have some more today. Over here, it's actually going to rain later on. So that's what I'm being told, but it might be a bit cooler today.
So does anyone have any home remedies?
Has anybody got any tips that they can share to help Aoife with her sunburn? Is there anything they can recommend? Germaline, anything like that? Have you got anything in the house? Raid that medicine cabinet and see if there's anything there. Because that would be really helpful if you can find something in there. I don't know what else you could use, but I always think aloe vera. But I know what you're saying. If you've got nothing in the house like that, is there no neighbour that have got an aloe vera plant in their garden? You can go off and just snap off a branch and then use that. Anything like that.
Does aloe vera even grow here?
Yeah, people get aloe vera plants. I went into our local DIY store. They were selling aloe vera plants.
Do you know what? I just didn't think it was hot enough.
Yeah. You can grow it in. Right. So Aoife said, went walking today, crawled, so to speak, back, ended up Saturday on a low wall. Got bicarbonate of soda. I don't know if bicarbonate of soda will do any good. I don't know. We're gonna have a little.
A lot of people use bicarbonate of soda for lots of things.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a little look and see if we can use that as well. So there you go. Try and have a little look through the medicine cabinet. See if you can find something in there, and then that might actually help you with your sunburn. Anybody else? Please feel free to drop in the comments if there's anything else Aoife can use. You can get aloe vera gel. Keep it in the fridge. There you are.
Yeah.
So just finding out as well, something that's going to help you out in terms of your sunburn. I've been really lucky. Amy! It's straight though. She's gone Tushy.
Hey, Amy.
How are you, Amy? You're all right? See, Amy might know. Amy, have you got any recipes or any things we can use for sunburn, extreme sunburn?
Maybe natural remedies, things that you might have around the house already.
Obviously not in your house because that's never going to get to Aoife. I'm going outside to use the hose, going to soak myself in lukewarm water. I'm not sure that's going to help you. Amy said, do you think I'll go outside? Are you staying like a goth? Are you staying like pristinely untouched? No, I don't know. I don't know if water's going to help you, Aoife. Maybe a warm bath might help you. I think it's one of those things. Just be wary though. Because that's going to itch. I remember when I was a kid, I went out in the sun, and I think my mum, this is when I was little, I think she just put suntan lotion on the front, not at the back, and we spent all day out in the beach, right? And then I tell you, so I suffered. My back was all red, and what was worse, after about 2 days, it itched like you would not believe. So talcum powder actually helped me. I don't know if you've got any talcum powder. That might help you.
Do you remember the first time we went to Lanzarote?
Oh, I burnt then as well, like lobster red there. It was there. I put cream everywhere, but again, forgot the neckline.
Because he was covered up, he just thought, oh yeah, you know, I'm not going to get sunburn there and all of this. And I said, them Jesus rays will shine down on you, and then that's what happened.
Amy said, I didn't go out at all during the weekend. Oh, you didn't? Not at all? Not even just to get some fresh air? Aoife said, hey, everyone, sorry for not being informed, to text individually. I'm burning. Oh, it's a see. Oh, an ice bath, suggested Amy. So, yeah, maybe do that. Maybe have a bath of cold water if you haven't got ice. Two said, use cold water to cool your skin down. Don't use warm or hot. It'll hurt. Mark, dearest Mark, I empathise with you. Yeah, I can really, honestly, I do sympathise with you, because it was the itching afterwards that got me. But the one thing that did help me was the talcum powder. That really did. Maybe tomorrow, if you can't find any today, get down to your pharmacy and get some healing.
Yeah, you'll have to speak to your pharmacist tomorrow if they're open, and then they'll be able to recommend something good for you.
Amy said, you guys are early today. Well, no, so what we were saying is, so it's two things really. We're going to try, although we said 6:30, we are going to try to stick to 6 as much as we can.
Yeah.
Just purely because I know we were discussing this actually the other day. In all our videos, we advertise live at 6. So, of course, I think we want to try. It will take a nightmare for us to go back and try and change all these videos.
Not all the videos, but I mean, we can change going forward. But it's just, yeah, for now, if I'm home on time, I can, you know, we can try and start as close to 6 as we can.
So when Teddy gets back from work, we're going to try and close it as 6 as we can. So I'm sorry, it's a bit of a halfway house between 6 and 6:30. But we will try and get on then as well. So it will be closer, probably about 6:15, actually.
Yeah, probably 6:15, yeah.
Which is a bit weird to advertise. Join us on our lives at 6:15.
No, that sounds all right.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds all right. But let me just show you.
There we are. So, Richard, hi, how are you? Where's the cake? Here you go, Richard.
So that's one of them.
Now, we've gone through 2 of the similar. Now, this one we did before, which is the raspberry.
But I had to get it again.
This is rhubarb.
Strawberry and rhubarb.
Strawberry and rhubarb. So this is a new one we're going to try. And we're going to try a new feature now each week where we are going to try some new foods in the live.
If I can get hold of them, or if you get hold of them.
Cake, says Richard. Bake, says Amy. Show, says Richard. Show. Or have you put shoe? Make, says Amy.
So there we go.
Kelly, dear sister figure, I went bananas on an online tutor for trying to overcharge for certifications. Oh, the con job, Amy. That's a con job if they're trying to overcharge you. Oh, yeah, I shall do my plate. Thank you. All right, so guys, without now you shoe, says Amy. I think you meant show. Right, so here we go. So this one is the strawberry tart we're going to do. Where was this from?
This was given to me today. Oh, this is from Paul's.
Oh, Paul's Bakery.
Paul's Bakery.
So this one is Paul's. I'm going to make in a moment Swiss roll and custard, said Richard.
Wow.
Shoo. Boo, boo, boo. I don't know how this started, but here we go. All right.
Here we go.
This is dedicated to all of you. So this is a Paul's
strawberry tart.
Strawberry tart. There we are.
Okay. All right.
That's really good. Really crisp pastry base.
That base is full of butter.
Guys,
the actual pastry is so full of butter. It tastes different to other pastries that I've had before. The actual base of it.
It's really crisp. The strawberries are fresh. Now, in there, you can see that's custard. So it's got a custard base. Although you can see it's a bit squidgy. The actual base part here is actually quite soft, hard. But that's really good. I would say that's excellent. But that's Paul's Bakery.
The bottom is still quite crisp.
Yeah.
The sides is a little bit soft because obviously I've had to carry it from wherever.
And it's definitely not a soggy bottom.
No. For sure.
All right. That's a good one. Right. I lost it with a bloke. Told him people don't need to pay between $70 to $300. Oh, was this an American site, Aoife?
Wow. That's
Richard said,
expensive.
not on my big TV yet. Song not finished.
Right.
What song are you working on? I don't like Paul's because I like Paul instead. Amy, I don't understand what you're saying. You must have tried Paul's the Bakers though. So basically, says Eva, I sent Udemy a certificate, paid a few of $70 on embossed seal, including any membership of 6 months for $300.
Right.
So that you have to pay for that in advance. Amy said, I actually made this cake. I hope you like it. Oh, you actually made the one we just had. That's very nice.
Oh.
Richard said, hate unfinished song and cake waste. Oh, don't worry, there's no cake waste here.
No.
Amy said, I help a 71-year-old Mauritius woman today to learn photography. Oh, really?
Oh.
Not your mum, is it?
No.
No, your mum's sick. Her mum's a bit younger than that.
Let me grab this cake.
You grab the cake. Eva said, Kelly, tell Mark, pass over the non-butter strawberry cake, please. Have we got it? Oh, that's right. I'm eyeing Kelly's other little bit down there. What's the Alan Walker remix, Richard? Is this a song you're working on? Or is this actually one of your tracks you're going to be doing? Okay, so this one, you saw this last week, but this is a different flavor. So this is the cronut.
Yeah, and this is strawberry and rhubarb.
Yeah. So this is the strawberry and rhubarb one. This one, again, is from Rishu.
Oh, this is from Rishu, yeah.
Eva said, Mark, on Udemy, though, through to Life Success Academy. So this is the thing you were ordering. So Udemy is actually a website where you can actually buy different courses. I've never tried it myself, but I know you have done. So, and I know that's a bit bad. So how did they rip you off? Did you resolve it? Did they offer you a... Oh, God, this looks a bit... Right, okay. So now then, I'm going to warn you guys, I don't like rhubarb. So this will be a bit interesting. So here you can see that's the cronut and that's the inside. Quite generous of the filling. You can see all that rhubarb in there.
Yeah.
And there's the top bit. So here we go. Right. Here we go. It's good. I just don't like rhubarb.
We can hardly taste the rhubarb.
Okay. All right. Let's do the plus point. The cronut is delicious. The cronut is really nice. That's so flaky and good. I just don't like rhubarb. That is just making me actually feel quite nauseous.
With me, I don't like the sourness of rhubarb, but this is not sour at all.
No. Sorry. I just don't like rhubarb.
Wow.
That is not for me.
Actually quite enjoy it.
No. Oh, no. But I've got to say, so if you like rhubarb, that's for you. I love the cronut.
Yeah.
But no, the rhubarb is not. It's making me quite eat.
It's really, for me, it's really good.
Right. Okay. So Amy says, Tushi, have you missed me? Have you missed me in it? How's your carvery? Eva said, Mark and Kelly, I think it's a rip-off in a Life Success Academy. Well, do you know what? The trouble is you've got with these courses is they are all sort of kind of indicative, really, aren't they? It really is. The prices vary. What was the bit you were most concerned about? Was it the cost of the course itself, or were they trying to get more out of you for the course? Should it have been cheaper? Douche said, of course I've had a carvery, but I haven't had one as yet. When you say you haven't had one as yet, I mean, I'm talking about this weekend, surely. I thought you had one the other week. Amy said, okay, I will send you one to the house today, Tushi. Look at that. How often do you get that personal service? Amy's going to go to your house, even though she hasn't left the house all weekend.
Yeah.
And then she's going to go, especially to your place, to deliver a carvery. And actually, in fact, we haven't had a carvery for a while.
We haven't had one for a while.
No, not at all. Eva said, so basically the non-embossed seal is $70 and 6 months membership with Life Success. See, $70 for 6 months membership doesn't sound that bad to me.
Yeah.
That's about 50 or 55 pounds, but you haven't bought the certificate. Rich just said, my younger nephew said, Pac-Man's got no friends. He eats the deads and eats the dots. You mean the ghosts? He avoids the ghost, so doesn't he? Unless he eats the pills. If he eats the pills, then he can eat the ghosts. But then, of course, then he's got to turn around then because he's got he's had that. You must have played Pac-Man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about when he's eating the dots. Yeah.
Touche has got. Yeah, I'll hold you to that, Amy. So there you are, Amy. You're going to turn yourself into a mini Deliveroo. Sam, hi.
Hey,
How are
Sam.
you? Oh, Zachary is here. Wait a minute. Say hello. Hi, Zachary.
Hey, Zachary.
How are you?
I hope you're well.
You good? And of course, well, hello, Sam, of course.
Of course.
We did say hello as well to you.
Yeah, we did.
Eva said it's one of the 11 courses are finished each of the 11 certificates at $70 to $300, including membership of 6 months to the ISA Academy. But see, I don't think that's that bad.
I feel like if you keep getting ripped off by these, or
yeah, if you feel you're being ripped off,
if you feel that you're being ripped off, because this is not the first time that's happened. Stop going through that that website. Go to do a different website. Do something else. But if you feel like that this, because it's happened of like a few times with like different people who are advertising on this website. Just don't go through them. Go through a different website altogether.
Yeah, I was going to say as well. And what was it that you thought of being ripped off? Was it the cost of the course, or was it the fact that you feel that they're charging you more than other people? Touche is doing a laughing emoji. Don't hold me to that, says Amy. Your grip will get loose. Oh, Amy, I can imagine that actually. Rather than Deliveroo, it'll be Amy's.
Yeah,
just have
Amy's,
you like
on
your Doctor Who coat. You'll be just around there on your little bike delivering one carvery to Touche. I'm helping a teacher assist tomorrow. So with your Mauritian person that you were showing as well, were you actually teaching them photography, or were you their assistant for the day? I was just interested in what you were doing, and I take it this was at the college. And how's your how is the photography course going? Is it going well? Have you got any more projects lined up? Rich said, "Up in Appy." So how are things been with you, Richard? Have you been out anywhere? What have you been doing this weekend? And everybody else as well. What did everybody get up to apart from doing chillaxing or getting sunburned?
Yeah, I mean, what did everyone get up to at the weekend? Like, we had visitors. Like, my mum came round, and the nephews came round, and you were gaming with them, and all of this, and so we
had quite a few visitors, so it was busy.
Yeah, we had a barbecue as well, just me and you, and then it was crazy.
Oh, excellent. Right, £300 includes the membership of 6 months.
Okay.
$70 is without the membership. Right, okay. So you've got to pay $300. So basic, are you saying then that the membership really costs $230? If that's what you've got to pay, if you've got $300 including the membership of 6 months, that works out at $230, because then the $70 covers the course, which does seem a bit weird that the membership would cost more than the course. Amy said, "I'm helping a teacher assist tomorrow." So basically, you are doing teaching assistancy. Basically, that's really good. Keep that up, because that's all good evidence as well for your work experience. It looks really good on your CV when you come going back into work. Teaching assistant. Big smiles from Zachary. Thank you. So Zachary, we're good to see you. I hope you're having fun. Are you having a good time? Amy said, "Shut up, Richard, with your AI Alice." Who is the AI Alice?
Oh my word.
Alice? Who's the AI Alice? Richard said, "Just heard the 4-day train strike." I thought it was only 2. There's one tomorrow. So funny enough, we were discussing this at work. They said, "Is everybody in tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, I can't, because there's a train strike." And a load of other people went, "Oh God, I'm glad you said that. I was going to come in." And there's people from 4 different parts of the country. So, but I only thought it was tomorrow and Friday
and Saturday.
Oh, and Saturday.
Yeah.
And when's the 4th one?
So I don't know when the 4th one is.
Richard, let us know when the 4th one is, because we'll have to plan that. So Kelly and I have planned to do some filming this weekend, but I don't think we can.
No.
But it's not so bad, because we've got a ton of videos we've got to upload. So we've got 2 coming up imminently this week. Well, one of them I just need to double check. So I was editing a video. I won't say which one, so it won't be a surprise. It was 50 minutes long. I thought that's far too long. So I'm going to have to cut that down quite a bit. It's a lot of me trying something and Kelly trying something and Kelly trying something. So I might just nip it down to a little bit. Eva said that, yeah, $70. Oh, hang on, let me start again. Eva said, I feel like it's a rip-off for a piece of CPD certificate without the membership and without the embossed seal.
Right.
So that's the $70. But yeah, Eva, maybe have a look, shop around, because you use Udemy quite a bit. Maybe there's some others you could look at if that's not the one that you want to do. I mean, I know you like Udemy because it has so many courses on there.
It does.
And of course, like Kelly and I can't really comment on because we've never used them.
Right.
But maybe you have a little shop around. It's always good to have a look at other places.
Because this is not the first time you've had a problem with them.
No, it's that. And some places do loads of free courses. So if anybody is interested, if you are into things like Power BI or any sort of those type of courses, Google do a ton of free courses. They go like hotcakes, but there is a ton of free courses online that you can do.
And Reed, if anybody is on the website Reed, they are like a job recruiters sort of site. Go on Reed, they do a load of free courses there for all sorts as well. So
yeah,
you know, don't be stuck with just one place. Like go around and investigate like which different like places do free courses.
Richard said, so I did Margate, 2-date relationship, and oh my god, did a donut review. Look at that. You do Margate, get a donut review, and 2 dates. That is the way to go. Did you film the dates? No, I was joking. Don't film the dates. That's obviously the personal thing to you. I'm not sure we would ever do that, actually. I think we've ever filmed a date. Right. Or maybe we have.
We have.
Oh, I think we have. There you are. So we've done it. I'm only slightly...
our afternoon teas.
Yeah, that's true. That's our date. So that is true. But I suppose it's slightly different for us because we're together. We do the channel together. But it'll be interesting, actually. Would you dare do a no pressure, Richard? Would you dare do a video date? Touche, hold on, hang on a second. Kelly took her birthday cards down. What's going on? Yes, she did, Touche, to make way for my birthday. So again,
I made way for your birthday cards, which you didn't even bother to put up.
No, they're over there. I put them on.
I know.
I stood them up. I haven't put them up here, but no, I have done them. They're over there. But considering Madam had hers up from November all the way up till May.
I took them down so you could put yours up, and you didn't even bother to put yours up.
Up till May. So how many months is that? 6 or 7.
I mean, this could be for my birthday. This is not even indigenous to you.
It is.
Why? Does it say happy birthday, Mark?
No, but it's
I didn't think so.
I think it's got a boy-y look. I don't know why, but I think it does. So Amy said, so basically, so many people want my help at the food bank. Right. I was helping one individual, a woman who wanted me to help her tomorrow with photography, but I normally TA with the refugees with. What's TA?
Teaching assistant.
Oh, teaching assistant. Yeah. So you normally do teaching assistant with the refugees. Oh, that's really good that you do that, Amy. But teaching assistant with the refugees with ESOL, and I have an exhibition going on at my college with my work soon. Right. So no more projects happening because the end of year is a month away. Yeah, you've got to then concentrate on your end of year project. I think that's a really good idea. Although it's really good with your teaching assistant as well. Make sure you get that time in for your study and focus. But that's really good. You do so much good work in the community. I think that's really nice. Plus as well, in addition, you've got your photography stuff going on. And you've got your exhibition coming up soon, haven't you? So do let us know when that is, because
yeah, she's got several exhibitions.
Oh yeah, you've got let us know when the exhibitions are coming up.
Yeah, she's let me know when one's coming up.
Okay, we've got one. So there we are. Yeah, put your birthday cards back up, says Richard.
Exactly.
Listen, it'd be easier just to wait until your birthday, and then I can put the new ones back up. Anyway, back to the course. Aoife said, so with the embossed seal badge, the LSA members of the academy, it's a 300. I paid £11.99 per course for each of the 11 courses, which I want the basic certificate without the embossed seal. It's 70. So you're paying more with the embossed seal, which does make sense.
Which makes sense.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to really keep up with these chats. Right, which is, oh my god, forgot to mention next week is the Google HQ party invite. Oh, is that what I mentioned with the Google? Oh, excellent. Hello, Keegan. How are you?
Hey, Keegan.
How's your day going? Did you have a nice bank holiday weekend?
Hope you're well.
Eva said, Kelly Martin, instructors are desperate to get extra cash for a piece of paper, yet most charge $60 to $30 for a certificate. Definitely have a look at other options, I think, because I think the thing is well, you're going to the one place, shop around.
But on a lot of courses, they do tell you in advance how much the certificate's going to cost. So if you're going to one and it doesn't tell you how much the certificate is going to cost, don't go on that one. Because the thing is, you'll just get a shock at the end. Because there's probably normally a reason why they don't tell you how much the certificate's going to cost.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or membership's going to cost. So unless it tells you all up front how much things cost, don't bother going through it. Just do something else.
Ray, hi.
Hey, Ray.
Hi, both, and hi, everybody. Wanted to let you know it's my birthday yesterday. Wayne and I are watching on the big screen.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
Well, we knew. Look, we knew because we got this. So look, that's happy birthday, Amy.
Happy belated.
Oh, sorry, happy birthday, Ray. Sorry,
Ray.
I saw Amy just above, so I just said,
yeah,
happy birthday, Ray.
Happy birthday. Exactly. Happy belated birthday.
And what did you do? Did you have a nice time? And hi, Wayne. I hope you're well.
Ray.
Good to see you both. We were just celebrating by having some cakes as well.
I've got some cakes, but Mark's got some cakes there, and you can show that one if you want to.
So this one I did last week, but you guys can see it again. So this again is what's it called?
This is a Cinnabon, like a cinnamon swirl.
Now this one's a different one. It's not bready like they normally are. This one is actually like a cronut, so it's a cross between a croissant and a donut. I'm going to try that one in a little bit. So, but I hope you had a great time. Richard said Margate was a fail on my mate in and out of shops. You see that on my blog. I wanted to explore. Oh, what dropped down there?
Just my phone.
Okay. Oh no! I thought Margate was a great success for you. Well, considering what you were saying before.
Yeah, but he wanted to do some vlogging, and he wasn't vlogging what he wanted to vlog.
I do the Olio Food Bank, says Richard. Oh, that's really good. You're helping out as well. Keegan said, I'm in Nottingham for a cricket match. Oh, brilliant. Which one are you going to see? Is it Nottingham? Is it actually Nottingham themselves, county? I'm not big into cricket.
No.
But I'm taking it's county cricket rather than test cricket. Or national one, I should say. I'm the Olio ambassador now.
Oh, wow.
Well done.
Wow. Good for you.
Sis, do a chocolate... biscuit cake. Pretty, please. Pretty, please. Right, okay, let me just try a little bit of this while I'm doing. And happy belated birthday, Ray. Ray said, I went for a curry, but unfortunately it was horrible. Oh no!
On your back, do you know what?
Right, listen to Kelly's story. Hang on, before we start, what have you learned on your birthday?
Don't try anything new on your birthday.
Do not try anything. Oh, this is really good. Do not try anything new on your birthday.
I went to a restaurant it's a regular restaurant that we go to, and I just thought, do you know what? It's my birthday. I'll try something new. Wrong. It did put a dampener on the day, to be quite honest. But they had lamb shank, and I just thought, how can you go wrong with lamb shank? You can totally go wrong. They didn't even seal it. They didn't even fry it to seal it. It was like almost like it had been boiled. It was just soggy. It wasn't nice. Yeah.
And this is a really good restaurant we go to. It's one of our favourite.
And they had it on as a special.
But I said to him, so if it's your birthday, always play it safe because you want to do something you like. Any other days to try? Now you might think, well, actually, it's my birthday. I want to spoil myself, but no, don't try something new because if you're disappointed, that's it.
Yeah, I won't make that mistake again.
Ray said, so what happened then, Ray? Didn't you guys? So when you had the starters, how did you know the mains were horrible? Had you ordered the starters first and then wait for the mains to come on top, or had you then had the did they all come at the same time? And were the mains so bad that you just would step back to the starters? And that's weird. Right.
Mark's jumping away. Let me put my glasses on and I read while you eat.
Right. Richard said, what's the secret to a good curry? Any tips?
Oh, good curry powder is a must. But also it's the spices that you add to it. So like like with my one, I will add a vegetable stock, and I will also add coconut milk. I will also add, garlic, chili. What will I add to it? Garlic, chili.
Because you add garlic. Because the other tip you would say is you don't add fresh garlic. You add the
I
cubes.
add fresh. I add both.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What's the other garlic you add?
So it depends because the thing is, once you do the curry, it doesn't taste garlicky, if that makes sense. So it depends on how I might do it. Sometimes if I'm starting off the pan with an oil, because you always start it off with a base oil and you heat up the oil. So normally you would do a bit of salt, your chili and your garlic, and you would do that. You would chop it up. You make a paste. Basically, you bang it out and you make a little paste. I add a little bit of ginger to mine, so you bang it out. And then you let that fry in the oil. You cook off that raw garlic. But while you're doing that, I would put in a knob of garlic butter. Right? So then you put in the knob of garlic butter, and then you would do you get tomato paste and your tomatoes, and then you sort of let that fry out as well. You add your garlic powder, not garlic powder, sorry, your curry powder. I like a hot curry powder. So you add your curry powder. Then after you add your curry powder, you once that's cooked out a bit, because you have to let it proper cook out. Otherwise, if you don't, and I've made this mistake, if you add curry powder at any point, you will get the grains of the curry powder. So you have to make sure that when you're doing your paste of your tomatoes, your tomato puree, your garlic and all, you have to let that powder cook out as well, just so that when you begin to add your stock, your vegetable stock, and if you decide that you want to add coconut milk, you're not going to get that powder taste. It will all have dissipated, and then you will have a beautiful curry. And then you can add a bit of cinnamon and sugar.
There you go. Little tip there as well. Touche said that's why I always play it safe and go to the Toby. But this is what I'm saying. If you go to the Toby Carvery, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You definitely know what you're going to get. Ooh, I'm a bit slack today. My sister wants a Toby for her birthday. There you go, says Amy. There you go. Ray said the starters were lovely. Then the main came. I tried something new. There you are.
Yeah.
Wrong idea. I had a bolty chicken and a keema. Absolutely vile. Oh no, Ray. Do you know what you should do, Ray? Because we did go again the next day.
Yeah.
So
no, not the next day. We did go again, but it wasn't the next day.
No, I mean we went for something to eat the next day.
Oh yeah. Oh, somewhere else.
Right. That's what we went again next week. Don't let that be your birthday meal. Just go for another meal and just pretend that's your meal.
Yeah.
But play it safe for that one as well. Definitely play it safe. I learned from Kelly's mistake.
Yeah. Is this a regular restaurant that you go to?
I can't believe though that's unlucky as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Normally when I try something new, I think, oh, this is not bad, or not as good as something else. But for something to be vile and you couldn't eat it, and that's unlucky for a bolty to be, or a keema to be vile.
Yeah.
I think it might just be the restaurant. My sister's birthday is tomorrow, says Richard. Oh, happy birthday
to your sister.
I hope she has a good day. Is she coming
nice.
over? I posted a video on my WhatsApp story. All right, we'll have a little look at that.
I knew it was going to be your sister's birthday, but I didn't realise it was tomorrow.
Guess what, says Amy.
Go on.
I have to read it. Right, Richard said, it's nice to go to new places. I do this a lot. It is, but do you know what? That's got the recommended. When I learned from Kelly's thing, never do new places on your birthday.
Yeah.
Go to your favourite place. Play it safe on your birthday, because that's the one day you don't want to be spoiled.
Yeah, exactly.
Mark and Kel, beloved sister figure, have you found an Irish pub to eat at yet? Do you know what? Funny you should say that. We did research round here. So in our local area, there's only O'Neill's, and there is, what's the other Irish place? Patrick's. But They do. They don't really do Irish food. It is very much British and American food, I would say. You know, burger, chips. It's not something unique to Ireland. We want to go to somewhere that is unique to, does proper traditional Irish food. So we will investigate that. We haven't done it yet, only because of that reason. O'Neill's and Patrick is a chain.
Yeah, and then there was a place in near your parents, but you were saying you didn't think it was a.
It wasn't traditional Irish. It's got an Irish name and it's got all the Gaelic symbols around it. But again, you look at the menu, burger, chips, and this is not traditional Irish. So we wanted something a bit more, something that is traditionally Irish, which there are in London. But again, we just got to find the best one. We also did want to do, there's a few other ones we want to do, traditional, from different countries. So again, that's on our to-do list. But we will do, that will be on our thing. Richard said, Margate to Broadstairs is my task, working with the tide. Now, when you say Margate to Broadstairs, are we talking train? Are we talking another mode of transport? Are we talking bus?
I think you were talking about possibly walking, right?
Oh, that's interesting. Or like a little run. Ray said, Wayne had a Vindaloo. He likes it. It was very hot. He said it was more like a korma. No heat at all.
Korma?
Oh,
no. There's no heat at all in a korma.
Oh my God. Where is this a place that you knew before? Is this somewhere new you tried?
Is it like a regular restaurant that you guys go to and you just decided to pick something new? Or is this a brand new restaurant that you hadn't tried before?
Do you know what? I'm actually angry for you. That really irritates me when somebody on their birthday as well doesn't get a good meal.
And sometimes it can be a chef having an off night.
Yeah.
And you're the brunt of the off night, unfortunately.
This is the thing. So the restaurant that Kelly was talking to me is a really good restaurant. It's a local restaurant to us. It's one of the most popular. When you go down the high street and you look, that one's always busy. There are others that are dead, but this one's always busy. So we thought, well, any dish that they do is going to be good. And the others that we've had have always been good. We went there for brunch on my birthday, which was amazing. It was really, the day after my birthday was amazing. So I was just shocked there. And they had, actual fact, your lamb. So as a joke to you, and I said, you can have that. You said no.
No.
But I'm actually annoyed for you. That is really annoying. I want to come to Ireland soon, says Amy. Is this your guess what? Because I've just read up to this one. It's got, if I come to Ireland, I'm going to stay with Aoife or Vaughan. Only joking. Or are you? Exactly. Richard said, oh my God, Vindaloo is so nice. But the thing is though, Richard, can you imagine that? The disappointment you would have if you had a Vindaloo.
I feel like Vindaloo's a bit too hot for me.
And it was mild. Aoife said, yeah, I had a bit of an accident with the homemade curry. Oh, because you were really into your curries at one point. The McDonald curry powder tin fell out of my hand and dropped into the rice, and with oh no, Amy, curried rice, but like proper curried rice. Oh, Ray said a new place I've never been before. Well, do you know what? Put it down to live and learn, Ray.
Yeah.
Live and learn. And Kelly and I have learned that lesson. Well, I learned my lesson from Kelly's.
Yeah.
But I thought, so even if it was a nice place, even the place we really like, it can be.
Yeah, you know, you could just get an off dish or a chef that's just having an off night or whatever. And I can't believe Wayne's Vindaloo just tasted. Oh, poor you, Wayne. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, I'm not one for like really don't get me wrong, I like my spice and things like that, but I'm not looking for something that's really spicy, because I feel like if my mouth is on fire, I can't taste my food, and I really want to taste my food. But if you like spice and you're expecting that fire, and then all of a sudden it's tasting like korma, what a disappointment.
Yeah, I had a bit of an accident with a homemade curry. Oh God. And you said it was meant to go in as a small saucepan with water, but 2 tablespoons full of the curry powder.
Yeah.
But it dropped out of your hands and went all over the egg rice. Oh no. Oh, it happened. I've done it with salt when I've gone to shake it on that. And what I've done is it's not coming out. So I've unscrewed it just to, of course it goes poosh.
Yeah.
That's it. Ruined.
For your dinner.
Ruined. Richard said, Ray, going to new places, start local and start to spread out. Hiking is good. So I know what you're saying, but I think the point we're saying, Richard, as well, is try new things outside a special occasion. Because we've learned that the hard way.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you learned that the hard way. I've done it on my birthday and I've got lucky because I've tried somewhere new, but I wouldn't do it again now. I would just think I try new places outside my birthday. Think of it as that short experimenting, and then when it comes to your birthday, the best place you found in your experiment, like you said, Richard, you start local and then spreading out, then you can find the best place to go. Best wishes to your sister, Richard, for the birthday, says Eva.
Nice.
Richard said, I'm going to do lots of walks this year. Eva said, Amy, I will be moving to Liverpool next month. Well, said Amy, I shall be going to Liverpool then. There you are.
Sorry, Eva's saying she's moving to Liverpool?
Yeah, Eva said, wow. Richard said, Margate to Broadstairs passes a lot of bays and the tide study is important. So you're going to be walking that. There you go. Amy's going to move to Margate instead. Where you're going to get a lot of visits from Richard. No, I'm only joking, says Amy. Eva said that's going to be down to the management and the owner, Amy, if you're going to come to Liverpool. Not me. I didn't drop the bloody spice. It was Eva. So Richard said I might.
Because you kept saying Amy dropped the spice.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Eva dropped the spice. Eva, Amy. It's because it's that's my alliteration bit there. I got mixed up. Sorry, Amy. Sorry. I know you didn't drop the spice. Richard said I might have to restrain my Monopoly vlog. My niece swore a lot. Oh, you've done a Monopoly vlog? Is it actually on the board game? Have you done it on like the PlayStation or Xbox? There is a version on the PlayStation or Xbox.
No, board game, I think.
Amy said, I was asked if I was Spanish today, and apparently I don't sound Essex. I'm adopted. Good grief. I knew you would see that as a massive plus point that you don't sound you're from Essex. Eva said, I tried to make an Indian curry with egg rice. The McDonald's curry powder fell the tin into hands all over the egg rice. I know you were saying that as well. This is your brand, isn't it? Your go-to brand.
McDonald's or McDougal's?
McDonald, it says here. McDonnell. Not McDougal's or McDonald's. Not McDonald's. Da, 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 da. Amy said, I don't like egg and milk. It makes me want to be sick.
Oh.
Not even in an omelette. Because you cook it all out, I suppose. Eva said it's me that dropped the McDonald's. Yeah, I know. Sorry, that was me that got it wrong. I said Amy.
Amy.
The food banks are doing something on Monday for me. So sweet. Oh, what are they doing, Amy?
Oh, that's going to be nice.
What are they doing? Eva said freaked out on the curry and the temper in the bin. Oh, I know. I thought you would chuck it in there. Oh, it's the landlord. Hi,
oh, the landlord.
I thought you were going for a walk.
No, he's decided to join us on the live.
That's good. I'm glad he's joining us on the live. How are you, Dean? You okay? Amy said, I hate anything with egg on its own. Even an omelette. That's one of my favourite foods.
Yeah, that is.
That's one of my favourite foods. What I do is I boil broccoli just long enough to go in there. Some frozen peas, frozen beans if I got them. And I do boil the tomatoes in there just for 3 minutes. Drain all of that, fry that up.
And leeks.
And then drain all that, fry it up, and then add my eggs there as well. Grill that with cheese on top.
Blue cheese on top of that.
Oh, any cheese, but blue cheese is lovely.
I just wanted to show you. So.
Oh, you are walking. He's walking while us on the live. Awesome.
I see. So, my mum stayed for a couple of nights. She's having her bathroom done. And I said to her, Kath Kidson are having a sale. Do you want anything? Now, I went there and they've been having a sale for the last 2 months, but they've been selling out of stuff. But I managed to get one of her items, which was oven gloves, because she's got these oven gloves, but they're too stiff. So I bought these oven gloves. They were like £6. £6.60. I thought that was really, really good. So
if anybody's at all interested, I know what Amy thinks of Kath Kidson, but if anybody's at all interested, Kath Kidson have now got a sale on the website.
And it's bees, if you love bees. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
They've got a sale on the website where they're doing it up to 70% off.
Yeah, but you have to order above a certain amount in order to get free delivery.
Ah, okay.
But obviously, if you go to the shop, you know.
So if you're thinking about that as well, if you want some birthday present ideas and Christmas as a present ideas, as a money saving idea, there you go. This is the time to go get them.
I also got this is what I was looking for, and I couldn't find any. I was like, oh god, I'm not going to find any, but I managed to get 2. So these are, to keep your drinks hot. And so I just was like, I was so happy that I managed to get them. So it's insulated right there.
How much was
and
that?
Then £7, I think.
Oh, I might get you to get one from my mum.
Yeah. Well, there was only 2. I got 2.
Oh.
But they got another delivery in today.
Oh, there you are. All right.
So I will go and have a look tomorrow.
Me, yeah.
But I just thought that this was really cute. My mum wanted the bottle. There's a drinking bottle, but I'm going to go and have a look, see if they've got it tomorrow. And yeah, so this is the cup, the insulated cup. That's the lid. And yeah.
There you go. So that's really nice. So the food bank are doing something for Amy for her birthday.
That's so nice.
Oh, that is really nice. That's all the hard work and effort you put in, Amy. Oh. I think that's really nice. So yes, we'll wish you a happy birthday on your birthday. Amy said, I hate scrambled egg, omelette, you name it, I hate it. Anything egg. Oh, Amy, you have not had the right.
Amy, just please love life at least.
No,
just love life.
We've got to take this lady out. We've got to take this lady out and take her to a decent restaurant.
My goodness.
We are taking you out for a decent restaurant.
Love life.
Richard said, going to RAF weekend theme music. I hold on the rails and feel the force of the 435 mile per hour Spitfire engine. Oh, where's this? Is this in Devon? There is is it Fleet Air Arm Museum in Devon? I don't know if it's there. But where are you going to watch this? Or is this somewhere in Essex you're going to see? Amy said, I love how people remember things and say to people more than I can remember, even though I bloody said it. That was a dig at me. That was my fault. I know. I do say things that funny. Eva said, Mark, truthfully, there's something unique about Kelly, as I don't easily get on with people. Aww. Yet for me, Kelly genuinely is the person whom I feel like a sister I'd love to have.
Oh, thank you very much.
You haven't lived with her, but yeah. Richard said,
we shan't go down that route, shall we?
Richard said, cool kitchen gadgets. So yeah, those are, Richard, I don't know if your mum or anybody else is into those things, but they've got a really good sale on Cath Kidston at the moment. So if you do know anybody that's into any of that, start purchasing.
Go online.
Go online and start having a little look. If you can get into central London, you can obviously, you don't have to pay delivery. Amy said, there was this teacher who I had 3 times last year. I had this teacher in October. They remember so much about me, like my humor. I am like, what did I even say? It's not about what you say. They clearly gravitated to you because they like you as a person. Sometimes you don't have to say
some of the things that you say, Amy, I'm just like,
you are funny. Because what I like about Amy, you've got no filter.
Yeah. None.
Some people...
And I'm just like, you do remind me of when I was younger. And and you'll say something and I'll just go, oh my word.
Mark, ask Kelly to get a Dolce Gusto. Yes. Can I have a Dolce Gusto?
I'm not even going to answer because I've already given my answer many times.
They're waiting.
Yeah. And I've given the answer. Go in the past lives.
I refer the honourable gentleman to the answer I gave the moment before. Amy, says Eva. There you go. Dean, the landlord, has said happy birthday, Amy, when the time comes. Aww. Enjoy. Eva said, yeah, Amy, eggs is yummy. Absolutely, Amy.
Oh, what was it? I was trying to think, what was it? I've made my position clear.
Yes. Yes, yeah, that was it. I believe I've made my position clear. That's something I've heard before.
Yeah, many times.
Richard said RAF Museum in Colindale. Okay. We'll have to have Googled that one as well. When is that on, that RAF exhibition? Because that will be interesting to go and see. I really want to go to the Tank Museum in Bovington, but you're not interested. But I would love to go. That's in Somerset.
What museum?
The Tank Museum. That's right. I was just thinking about all these different vehicles. No, it's not Kelly's thing.
What, of tanks? How many different types of tanks?
Lots.
Is it you want to see?
Many. Eggs and mayo, says Richard. That's the thing. That's what you want to try.
Scrambled eggs and mayo. Mayonnaise.
Try that. Kelly made this one for me one time. It was amazing. So it's croissant. You warm the croissant up. Before you do that, boil some eggs, add the mayo. So I crush them all up, mash them all up, add your mayonnaise, salt, pepper, bit of chili, and then you spread that mixture in your warm croissant, slightly grilled.
With salmon on yours.
Salmon on mine, bacon on Madam's.
Bacon on mine. Woo!
But I tell you, that is really good. I've not had the bacon one, but it is good.
I can tell you, it's good.
Amy said, thank you, Dean, or the landlord.
The landlord.
Richard said, having eat later is custard. Oh, yeah, you're doing your roll, aren't you? So Richard's doing his Swiss roll and custard. I always get hungry. Mind you, I've just eaten that big cake there. So there is one to go, but we're not going to review this one because we did that one last week, but it's very similar. I didn't like that one. I've got to say, it's because it's rhubarb.
You like this one?
This is delicious. So
he likes this one, but he doesn't like the rhubarb one. But I think it's quite nice.
I can't stand rhubarb. It really makes me ill. Richard said the Aria thing is weekend is free. You must book it. He said, Mark, don't say mean stuff about Kelly. I'm only joking. It was only a joke. Having eat later.
You tell him again, Eva.
Yeah, I've got to be told. Evelyn, hello.
Hey, Eve.
Hi, how you doing, Eve? You all right? It's good to see you. Amy said that teacher, even they said they miss me. I was like, what? Trying to
miss me? Miss me? What do you mean? Am I like his mother?
Trying to get me on their course for next. What's that from? Is that Oliver?
That was when Chris Pratt was doing a thing of Towie.
Oh, okay. That teacher said he missed me. I was like, what? Trying to get me on their course for next year. Seems so disappointed when I'm not sure yet. It will be on the side of my photography. There you go. Do you know what though, Amy? It's good to have a teacher you get on with. You're much more likely to get better grades. And also as well, it will just make your life a lot easier. When I was doing my university degree, one friend always said that to me. He said, get in with your lecturers, try and be friendly with your lecturers. It really does help you a lot.
If you're ever at work and you want to know who to get in with, always get on with the receptionist. The receptionists will get you things done that other people cannot get. And I cannot express this enough. If you're in a workplace and you ever need to always make friends with, treat your receptionist with respect. I tell you what, they will go over and above beyond for you. Just letting you know.
There you go. And that is from the voice of mouth of a receptionist. So there you are. Come on, Kel, soften up, sis, says Amy. Dean said poached egg and avocado. Oh, yes, Dean. That is really nice. Again, Amy, to try one of these dishes. Just try it. Eva said it's their version of the Catholic Church. What was that for? Sorry, I must have missed a thing on that.
Said soften up, and then
their version of the Catholic Church.
Whose version of the Catholic Church?
Yeah, whose version of the church? I must have missed that one. The pre-build up to that one. Richard said my donut seaside battle has begun. Oh, so are you doing Margate versus another seaside town? That would be quite cool. Actual fact. Because we did Burger Wars on one of our ones. Obviously, it's not quite to the donuts. And we've kind of done Donut Wars. But what we tend to do is one review. We haven't done one thing versus another one for a while.
Would you do Margate versus Broadstairs? Or are they too close together to sort of do one versus the other?
Aoife said, Richard, mashed egg and scrapes of mash. Add lightly to spread mayo on bread and then cut the bread and eat. Yummy. So mash up the egg and then take that mashed up and lightly spread the mayo on the bread. So you butter the bread with mayo rather than mix it all together. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. So would you put butter as well, or is the mayo the butter substitute? Oh, Amy said, and they're only a bloody maths teacher. I thought it was a photography teacher. Oh, wow. It's a maths teacher.
Okay.
So you're weighing up whether or not to do maths.
Are you good at maths? For them to be wanting you in their class?
I was going to say, if it's not the subject you want to do, you'll be doing it just to be in the same class as the teacher.
Yeah.
Donuts review so far, says Richard. So Clacton upon Sea is poor. Don't tell Keegan that.
Yeah.
Southend is okay.
Sorry.
I'm just reading that.
Sorry.
Right. While Kelly's messing up the jam. Right. So we've got Clacton upon Sea is good. Southend is okay. Isle of Wight as Sandown is heaven.
Oh wow.
Margate is yum yum, but there's more to come. Right, so for us, I would say donut time. What would you do? Is it poor, okay, heaven, or yum yum?
I wouldn't have used any of those words.
You got to use
I would have said good.
Good. All right, that's yum yum. What would you say crosstown?
Not good.
What, poor or okay?
Okay.
Okay. Donatelier.
Oh.
Heaven.
Heaven.
And bread ahead. Is it yum yum or heaven?
Yum yum.
Ah, there you go. There you go. So there's I would agree with a lot of those actually. Oh, Amy said the smell of egg makes me sick, and the look. Oh right, okay. If there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back.
Clearly, it's some type of a phobia.
There's no coming back from that. If the whole sight of it puts you off, there's no coming back from it.
Sight and smell.
Yeah.
I love the smell.
Oh, I love eggs.
Egg sandwich. Oh, I might get Mark to make me an egg sandwich.
No, you're not having that. You just had that.
So?
Just boil the eggs for 3 to 4 minutes. Drain with hot water with a cold tap over the eggs. This is Aoife's recipe. For 10 minutes, then drain again, smash the shell off, and put a few knife scrapes of mayo in there. Mash and add a pinch of salt and mix again and spread lightly on the bread.
mash.
So yeah, you really just
mash it, not
mashed potato.
I was gonna say
mashed potato and yeah. No, I know what you meant. I kind of read it that first way, and I thought, oh, you mean you mash it up? So yeah.
I was like, mash.
Then cut the bread. It's yummy. Richard said eggs are a cracking idea. Amy said I did maths in October for a month. Then a lot of stuff happened in my life and I had to leave. I actually enjoyed it. It's like maths, but higher than GCSE, lower than degree. It's like half an A level. Ah, okay. They call AS level. We used to call that.
And you enjoy it. If you enjoy it and you kind of want to do it, then yeah, do it for sure.
Revisit it for sure. Also, maths is one of those things you can use anywhere. You can carry it over to any profession.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And somebody always wants a bookkeeper or what's it? Anytime you like pick a job, oh yeah, do you have anything with finance? Do you know finance or maths or blah blah blah? So it is a good thing to have.
Well, not only that though, is I've noticed that even just doing any job now, they will say the bare minimum required is you have to have a C in maths and English to get the job.
Oh really?
I've noticed that a lot of ones. So even if your job is not related as much, they will want to say you've got to have a C in maths or English. So it is very useful to have. Eva said, Kelly, sis, been iced out of my family for rejecting Catholicism. Oh, the Catholic version of God. That's why. Oh, God. So that's a... there you go. What's the one subject you should always avoid at family reunions? And they always say politics and religion. There's the two ones as well. Sometimes in a family reunion, you've just got to keep that under your hat. Your feelings on certain things as well, bite your tongue. But I can see that as well. If that's blimey, that's a real tricky one actually. And of course, especially with being in the Republic of Ireland as well, which is a predominantly Catholic country, that's going to be very difficult. It's a difficult one. That is a difficult. I don't envy you. That is a tricky one. Amy said, apparently, when I was a child, I used to throw it up when I was small. Oh, we're talking about eggs now. We're going back to the eggs. When I was 4, my sister put milk bottles in my mouth and I was sick oh God. And I've just had that horrible rhubarb thing. That's just making maybe avoid I know. Maybe avoid the eggs and the milk then on that one as well. I totally get it if that's it. If it's I always find that actually if it's from childhood you reject it. I think you want to take that into adulthood. I've got to
you do.
I've got to say, as you know, I'm a bit of a gannet. I eat a lot of food.
You do.
But there are a few foods I won't touch, and rhubarb like that is one of them. I just can't.
But you know, I never ate mushrooms as a kid, but I eat mushrooms now. I love them.
But yeah, I never ate rhubarb as a kid. I never.
Yeah.
My mum used to cook it. I just never liked it. It's a combination. It looks horrible, and it's the.
It looks like celery. It looks like a red celery.
No,
like a giant red celery.
When it's mashed up and it's oh God, it's just that taste.
That's a trauma for you.
Do you know what it is? It's because it's sour. It reminds when
it's a food trauma.
You know, because it's sour. when you asked it, you got that sour taste in your mouth, and it reminds me of that taste. So it feels like that's what I'm eating. That's what puts me off of it.
Right.
Have you tried eggless cakes? Now, that's a good question, actually, Richard. There's a local bakery to us that serves eggless cakes. I bought you one, and it wasn't that nice.
They're okay. I don't think they're all that. And I think that also you have to get the right combination, because not every bakery is going to do it the same. So I've yet to taste a really good one.
Well, there's a recommendation here. So Amy said, yes, Cake Box is very nice.
I've heard of Cake Box, yes.
So we've not tried that. Actually, that's one for us to review.
Yeah, I have heard of Cake Box, yes.
We should review that.
Right.
I think that's one
they
for us
might actually be on Deliveroo.
Oh, really? Would you try
I'll
that?
have a look, yeah.
All right. So maybe for our next one, rather than coffees, let's start doing it. I'm not sure this is a good idea, us doing cake reviews. I'm going to be 90 stone at the end of this. Richard, the AI lover. Oh, Amy, you're so bad. Richard said, I love Cake Box. My niece makes better cakes than Waitrose. Proven today.
Wow.
What one did she make? Amy said, rhubarb. I miss that so much. Oh my God, you and I have got totally opposite tastes. I love egg and milk, but I can't stand rhubarb. It's just, oof. Tastes so good. No, I beg to differ on that part.
Rhubarb does not taste so good. This one actually doesn't taste too bad, but with rhubarb, like sometimes I've tasted it and like no amount of sugar is ever going to save that thing. But this one isn't actually too bad, actually.
You can see how much I dislike it. And normally
you would have eaten it.
I would eat any cake, even if it's average, I'd eat it. But that I can't touch it.
It is very true.
Not seen rhubarb in the farm shops yet. It is in supermarkets. Funny enough, I did take a wander to the supermarket at the weekend, and they do have some of it in.
Oh.
But you don't get much. You get like 2 stalks or something stupid, like for 3 or 4 quid. Rhubarb crumble is my childhood. No, I was going to say apple crumble, blackberry crumble.
Pretty much any crumble.
But not rhubarb crumble.
Yeah.
Eva said, thanks, Kelly. Truthfully, been iced by my so-called family. It's a tricky one, Eva. That's really hard. It's one of those ones you're going to have to weigh up how much you want to battle with it. Sometimes it's good just to keep those, unless you really, really want to stick to your guns over it. But sometimes it's good. There's certain subjects you can just avoid with your family. Maybe that is definitely one to think about.
And you may want to think about with regards to your views and things like that. Like, is it worth talking about it? Like with your family, like rather just like keep your sort of like maybe just keep an even keel rather than sort of like trying to argue back and forth. Unless you really, really want to argue back and forth your point of view with theirs. I mean, it's just like sometimes you just got to think, right, you know what, I'm just going to let it go, you know, and just, leave it.
Amy said, but I respect your wishes, Mark. Respect, bro, respect. There you go. Look, Amy, fist bump. Go on, give me a fist bump. That's it. Richard said, I make rhubarb crumble a lot when it's in the shops. Do you add, I did see a recipe, actually. They do said, add some ginger to your rhubarb. So you can get the sliced ginger. That's supposed to be quite nice, apparently. Eva said, for rejecting the Catholic version of God and the teachings of Catholicism. Yeah, that's a big thing. If your family are into that and you're going to do that, that's a huge thing for you to do. And I think that's probably that's not something they're going to let lie. That's something you're going to have to think about with your family when you maybe avoid the subject.
Yeah, I think just, I mean, not everyone's view is the same. Some people feel so much more ardently and passionately about something that you may disagree with and stuff like that. And then you just have to think, you just have to think long and hard about what it is that you want to do down the line.
Eva said, two said, just back, had a dinner, chicken pie. Oh, what did you have with it? And was it homemade? I did see a recipe actually for one guy was making. Do you know what? I love watching. This probably shows me craving meat, but I love watching recipes where somebody makes a meat pie.
But again, you like it when I cook. I mean, you like the smell when I cook meat and stuff like that.
That's
when I'm
the
cooking
thing.
things.
That's the one thing I do miss is that smell of it and the pie thing. This guy made it with a pork pie crust. So the hot pastries you put lard and stuff in that. But it did look really good.
Whenever we're doing the barbecue, The barbecue always smells and I did like charred pork. I'll have to put the video up at some point. But I did like this pork and it had charry bits on it. It was delicious. Delicious.
Excuse my swearing, but oh yeah, I'm not going to say that, Aoife. But yeah, you do need to. You definitely need to weigh that up. Just weigh up when you're doing your things with your family, how that's going to affect as well. Maybe just avoid that subject. Look out for rhubarb tomorrow. Yeah, I was going to say, because there are a couple of Catholics on the line, so just think about that, Amy, with Aoife, sorry, with that as well. It's you don't want to foil your family over something like that.
Yeah.
Chill, Aoife. But I do get you're passionate about it, so I do get that. So Aoife said rhubarb places. Rhubarb is supposed to have a sugar sprinkled and caramelize the sugar. Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how much sugar you put with it. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, Aoife said, oh, you did fist bump me, and I pulled away at the same time. Oh, awesome. See, I knew. I'd anticipated we did it. That's good. That's the first virtual fist bump we've done. Cooked apples and cooked pears. Oh, yeah. I like that as well. Apples and pears, stick with those stairs. But it does make a really good crumble.
You know what I like? Peach cobbler.
Amy, no excuse for my family Catholic church. What a joke. Richard said, I'm the best for making crumble in my family. My niece is cakes. My younger nephew is the cookies, and my cousin Sarah for the dinners, and my sister with your sister. Right. What's your secret recipe for the crumble topping, Richard? Do you just use butter and flour and sugar, or have you got a secret recipe that you use? Richard said, I have my own recipe for the crumble or bread pudding. Oh, look at that. See, what was the recipe? Amy said, Richard, make a crumble for my birthday. Only joking, it's gluten-free. So, Richard, make a gluten-free crumble for Amy's birthday. Amy, try my toxic Catholic hierarchy family. We have a cardinal, a bishop, and 2 priests. My God. Oh, wow. Gloria!
Hey,
Sparks, how are you? Hi,
I hope you're well.
2 priests and some... Oh, my God, it's a very religious family. It sounds like an episode from Father Ted.
It almost sounds like the opening of a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're watching from Korea. You're not in Singapore at the moment.
Oh, wow.
So it's like 3:30 a.m. Oh, I'm so glad you got to join us.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. I know it's early hours of the morning for you, but thank you for joining us.
That is real dedication.
Oh,
and
bless you.
It's really nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
I know because it's really difficult for Gloria to join our lives because obviously of the massive time difference.
Yeah.
So I really do appreciate you doing that. Tushin, I made mine with leftover chicken from our Sunday dinner. We shared it. Oh, you made it's homemade. Up in gravy and poured over the mash. Had it with peas. Oh wow! It was. It was said. Both of them said, "Hi, Sparks. Sparks, new human. Nice to meet you."
No, Sparks not new. Sparks is like from ages ago. Yeah, she just joins us every now and again. But because of the time difference, she can't always join the lives.
But she does make a lot of comments on our videos.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Bless her. Yeah.
So talking of
Thank
videos,
you, Gloria.
talking of videos before we go on to them as well. We have got quite a few to upload. So apologies to everybody. We haven't put any up for a week. I've been frantically editing them to try and get as many in as possible.
There is one that will be uploaded tomorrow, although we don't have a thumbnail as yet, but there is one that is going up tomorrow.
I will
at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so we will have that one up tomorrow as well. It's not a food one, but we will be back to our normal service, resuming with food ones as well. We've got plenty to do, including one that I'm really looking forward to showing you as well. Eva said they attacked me and called me a blasphemer. Well, if you go and say that, that's why they're going to say it. Honestly, avoid that bit. I was going to say the best thing to do when I do family functions as well, there's certain topics I know just not to avoid. I think when I was the devil in me, sometimes I think, oh, shall I raise this bit up? And I think, no, just leave it. Think of it like playing almost like Minesweeper. You're trying to sweep the mines. Eva, you need to chill, says Amy. Yeah, just they froze you out. Amy, don't go there, says Eva. Go and say, I love your vlogs. The longer, the better. Oh, bless you. Well, do you know what? Actually, funny you should say that. So I've done one recently. I've just finished editing it. It was actually a food vlog that we did. However, it's 15 minutes. So I do think I need to cut it down. I do think it's a bit too long. an hour just on us trying food is a bit long.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, it wasn't an hour's trying food. It was, we were quite passionate about it.
Yeah.
So this place that we went to, shall I say or shall I leave it? As a surprise?
Do you know what? It's on the line. You can say if you want to.
Yeah. So we went to Patisserie Valerie to try their afternoon tea. So we wanted to try a lower costing one because we always go to the sort of the mid to higher range costing ones, not the high one, but mid sort of higher range. So we wanted to do a much cheaper one, but we realised exactly why it was so cheap. So not bad quality per se, but you'll see it in the video. But we did have a long debate, and we were talking about like this for ages over it. And when I was editing, I thought, oh my god, this video is so long. I just gonna say he's gonna watch this for 50 minutes, so I might need to cut it down a little bit. Eva said, if you need to seek help from Jesus. I think that was part of the problem. Richard said, don't forget, Britain's Got Talent is on. Is it on today?
Yes, it is.
Or is it the final?
It's semi. I think yesterday was a semi-final. So I don't know what final. It's on all week anyway.
Oh my God, Richard says, Amy, you're not a BGT fan then, Rick. I've got to be honest, I don't watch it. Amy said, Eva said,
I think your mum watches it though.
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah. I have my brothers and mum, but rest have iced me. Oh, right, it's okay. So it's just your brother and your mum. But you know what? You can come in and out. Oh, that's interesting. So Gloria said, how about splitting it into 2 parts? Well, you know, that's an interesting thing. Look, we've done this before. So we did a London one where we split it into 2 parts. And we did a Harry Potter one, which we had to split into 3 parts because we went to the one in the Harry Potter world in Watford. The studio tour. Yeah,
I wanted to sort of do a quick side note on the Harry Potter one. I really enjoyed it, but there is somebody that went to it and really it went viral because she didn't enjoy it at all. But there was some good. Right now, the thing is, if you're gonna go there and you're gonna expect the things that you're gonna get in America, forget it. Don't bother going because it's not gonna be like that. But if you're gonna go because you have a love for Harry Potter and you just want to experience some of the things, like, don't get me wrong, it's all, you have to be interested in the making, seeing the sets, seeing the costumes and things like that. If that's not for you, do not go to the studio tour for sure. But if you want to see the set design and you want to see the costumes, you want to see how they set up the offices, how they did certain illusions and all of that type of stuff, it is for you. It is not a ride or whatever, or it's not an experience. Like, I think some people went as if they were going to do an experience, and it's not an experience. If you want to do an experience, I'm sorry to say, you'll have to go to Florida, because there you'll actually be in the Wizarding World, and you can go to Madame Malkin's, and you can go to Florine Fortescue's, and you can go to Ollivander's. You're not going to get that at the Warner Brothers tour, just to let you know, just so if you're into that sort of thing. Sorry, my wrist is still hurting me. It's been a long time. So
Amy said, "Don't worry, my family don't want to know me either, so it's okay." Oh no, Amy, that's not true. That isn't true. Sparks, you need some sleep, says Amy. Sparks, they're live Friday as well. Yeah, no, don't worry, Gloria knows.
Yeah,
she's been to several one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, don't forget about the Poppins Cafe. Do you know what? Yes, I haven't forgotten that too, as well. There is actually there's one in North London, not too far from where I work, but there is another one in. Are
we talking about Poppies?
No, Poppins. It's a cafe one. I researched it, and I'm pretty sure. It's in central London somewhere. I think it's in Soho.
I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, no, I researched. There's one in central London. And it was, I think it's near Blackfriars. I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know my tablet is. But yeah, there is one in there. So that's on my radar.
Your phone's there.
Oh yeah, I'll do it in a sec. Eve said, oh, Amy, I sympathise. You got us, Amy, and the supplementary family. Absolutely. All one family in.
Yeah.
Fist bump again, Amy. And away. There we go. Amy said, lol, supplement. I only have my nan who likes me. My aunts and cousins don't give a flying pig about me. I think they do. I think you'll be surprised. You might think that, but you'll be surprised. Gloria said, I usually work early on Saturday, so I missed that as well. I'm on holiday now, so I can catch up on the Fridays. Well, hey! Oh, that's really good. Do you know what? Actual facts, we did think of you when we were doing the old Changi one. I know obviously the talk about Singapore and stuff like that. So when we found old Changi, I thought, oh, we should do this.
The vegetable puff, so good.
Really good. The puffs are amazing.
The best is the best is the vegetable one. So good.
Mark, I'm determined to get around Kelly on the Dolce Gusto. Keep working on it, Eva.
Yeah, you can try.
I'll try from this end. You try from this end, and then let's see where we go.
I believe I've made my position clear.
Yeah, but it would make a good review. I'm live tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Tomorrow is going to be a Lego build. Ooh. So for anybody just for wanting to do Richard's live, you're going earlier tomorrow, so you're doing it from 5:30.
Yeah, because you normally do
8, aren't you?
Later.
So yeah, there's a 5:30 live tomorrow. I sure do. Insomnia is kicking in, but you know what, Gloria? I'm so glad you got insomnia because we get to speak to you. That's really good.
That's so nice.
Amy said I might get a new haircut. Now you've got a bob, haven't you? What are you going to go for?
Curly. She's got curly hair.
Oh, curly hair.
Yeah.
Eve, what would you go for? Not my short. I need to get mine cut. Actually, mine needs cutting.
Mine does need cutting. Actually.
Eva said, "Amy, you've got us folk here as supplementary family. There you are. We've always got your back. It's lovely to see new people in the chat. Welcome all. And we do. This is the great thing about this. We would love chatting to you guys, and it's really good because the chat is coming freaking fast.
Yeah.
Gloria Sparks, you have one video on your channel. Good views. There you are.
Oh, Gloria, I didn't even know there was anything on your channel.
Yeah, look. Yeah, Gloria's got a channel. Amy said, my nan told me I am an outsider to the family. I wonder why I don't look bloody British. You should, do you know what? If somebody says that to you, just say, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly.
They're wanting you to go, oh, like that. But if you always counter somebody with the exact opposite reaction they're expecting, it works a treat. So if somebody insults you, go, wow, thank you very much. Like that. They think it's an insult, but if you take it as a compliment, they go, I didn't mean it as a compliment, but I took it as a compliment.
I took it as that, yeah.
Pride month next month. Oh, is it?
What, June? Is it?
I didn't know that. It's on June. There we are. Pride month next month. Aoife said it's now cool outside, so I might check the temperature. Burning still going out. Oh my God, you're going to soak yourself. So poor Aoife has got really bad sunburn. So go careful when you soak yourself. Amy said, oh, I miss Lego. I might buy some Lego, but once I built it, I don't know what to bloody do with it. You know what you do? Just dismantle it, put it away, and then when you're bored, just redo it again.
Redo it again.
Oh, Kelly, how's your wrist doing? Asked Gloria.
Yeah, it's okay. I just can't bend it. So basically, I can't straighten. So like, I can do this, but I can't do this. It's about the highest I can go. I can push it. That's fine, but it hurts and it just flicks back. But I don't know if you can see, but there's a lump on. Well, you can't see it on here, but there's a lump there, and it stops. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's on this part of the hand. But yeah, that's about as far as I can go. I can't go any further than that. That's it. But this one obviously can go all the way back and stuff. But this one that's the furthest.
You need physio. You definitely need physio.
I don't know. I feel it's this bump here and here.
You need to see the doctor.
Yeah.
Because you might have RSI.
No.
You definitely need to see the doctor. I need a haircut and colour, says Eva. There you are. You're going to come back with a salon selective look. Thank you, Richard, says Gloria. It was just something, a simple song compilation. So this is from her video. From YouTube. Okay. Amy said, I'm double jointed. Man, I'm built different. Can you flex then? Can you do things like go with the crab and stuff like that if you're double jointed?
I used to be able to do the crab when I was younger.
Can you flex your body like that? I will show you later unless you are squeamish, then nah. Oh really? So that double joint, you could really sort of contort yourself. Richard says, Sparks, me and my niece are K-pop fans. She's New Jeans, but like black and pink and into Twice Crystal Lake. Okay, and BB. Okay. Oh, these are all BTS, of course, black and pink. And and I know you like Twice. And of course, there's Crystal Lake. I've not heard of Crystal Lake or BB. I've heard of Twice.
No.
And I've definitely heard of BTS.
VTS is the only one out of that lot that I've heard of.
Mark, please ask Kelly to do a Primark and Tesco haul. Well, we always do a Tesco order. We haven't done Primark.
Yeah, we never do Primark. I never shop in Primark. It gives me a headache. I never go in there. Like, it's like there's so many people in there, and then like there's clothes on the floor. Like, people, honestly, be decent. If you drop something on the floor, pick it up and then just hang it back. Like, I can't do Primark. I'm sorry, no. It is like a jumble sale in there.
Amy said, "I'm a doctor. Your risk is fine, Kelly." Where did you graduate, Amy?
Thank you for that.
I don't know where you graduated from as well. Sparks said, "Before it was taken down, I had a few hundred thousand views on an English subversion of a French movie. Is it La Jetée? Jetee. That I edited. Oh wow. There's no other English version available, so I wanted to share.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's amazing. And they took it down. Oh no."
Wow.
Aoife said, Kelly says, "What the heck has happened to your wrist?"
I don't
My
know.
brother sister, what do you do? I do think you need to go and see the doctor. You might. I think you might have a calcium buildup in there. That's
it
what
could
I think
be. I mean, like on some days it's okay. I still can't bend it back, but like if I've got it like this is as far, but I can't open it. I can't open, and it seems to be these fingers, not so much the little finger, but it's these fingers that are the problem. So my little finger and my thumb are fine, but it seems to be these three fingers. So even when I type, it's very difficult.
You might have RSI.
Yeah.
I think you do. Yeah. Kelly might need an osteopath. I think you do need to go and get it checked out.
Yeah.
You should probably wear a brace on it when you're working.
I wonder if it's because years I favour this side sleeping.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I've got something that is a little bit trapped here, because it does feel sore up here.
You have to swap websites.
Yeah, but I do feel like it could be year, because I do favour this side.
Yeah. Gloria said, Kelly's Primark rant is relatable. Do you know what? There's a person I used to work with many years ago, and they used to say that I'm not going into TK Maxx. I can't stand the rows and rows and rows of rows and rows of racks of everything's on a rail. There's nothing up on things. It's all on a rail. And she said she just couldn't stand it.
The only thing that I will come close to going to that is sort of similar to Primark is when you go to New York and you go to Century 21. That's the only shop that is similar. Like, and when I mean similar, I mean like loads of people in there. It's like a jumble sale, clothes on the floor. It's the only shop, and even then, I go to the quieter one. So there's one near Columbus Circle, which I like to go to, but it's not as good as the one that's. I don't know if it's on Fifth Avenue. The other one, I think the other one might be on Fifth Avenue. But obviously, being on Fifth Avenue, you can imagine how busy it is there, and it's mad, absolutely mad. The only other one I think is at, what was the Jersey
Garden?
Jersey Gardens.
I was going to say Jersey Shore. Yeah, it was Jersey Gardens.
I wanted to say Jersey Shore, but I knew it wasn't. Yeah, Jersey Gardens is the other place, I believe. But yeah.
Richard, you got great taste, says Sparks. BB is awesome. I like Twice and BP too. Richard said, Sparks did a music live with K-pop, but had to stop because of YouTube rules. Do you know what? That's the thing. You've always got to be careful with music as well. I mean, it's so strict. So whenever I'm editing videos as well, if we've ever been to a restaurant, you'll see from our reviews as well, the number of times I've been in there and we sit down, and because they're playing music in the background, I thought, I'm gonna have to cover this. So I've got to put music over the top to try and drown it out.
Yeah, for sure.
But even if it's I think it's for 30 seconds is the magic key. If it's beyond 30 seconds, that's it. It'll be copyright striked. So I always play it safe and put music in the background of all of it just to drown it out. Eva said Amy cannot diagnose online. I don't think Amy's qualified to diagnose full stop.
Amy's just joking. She's not.
Yeah. Gloria said, that sounds serious, Kelly. Do you have a wrist guard? And Eva does ask, make sure you do wear a support.
I do have one, actually. It is over there on my little puffy over there. So I will grab it and make sure that I wear it. I'll
have to get you that sort of like Michael Jackson type glove, with the one that at least it will support your
yeah. But yeah, I think basically it's the three fingers that need to be supported, but I can't, it just flings back, it won't, but like that's the furthest that I can get. Like if I do this, yeah, that's fine, but that's the furthest, it won't go back any further than that. And sometimes when I close the door I forget and it flings back, man, it's like, like just now when I went, I was like, but when I least expect it sometimes, and then then it really does hurt.
Richard said, even my Jack the Ripper tour had to put 18 plus on it. Oh my God, what was that? Was there actually murders going on at the same time? Liam, hey, how are you, Liam? You all right?
I hope you're well.
No, it's not Liam Gallagher, Amy, but it is Liam. How are you? Good. I hope it's all well. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to say an 18 plus tour you had to put on it. You had to put 18 plus on your tour. Do we actually see gore stuff? So, just quickly, so one of the other videos we will be uploading soon is my lovely brother and his girlfriend treated me a couple of weeks ago to go to a special restaurant. Now, I'm going to do this very, very, very sort of subtly, but it is superhero themed. So it's DC Comics superhero theme. Now, I don't want to ruin it as well, but for people thinking, oh God, why on earth do I want to go to superhero DC hero theme? It is so subtle that it's little clues, almost like little Easter eggs that you've got to get.
Yeah.
So it's not something, it would be easy for you to go with somebody and they not notice unless they really look around the restaurant.
I think it'll be very up Richard Street.
Yeah,
he'll guess the Easter eggs, I think.
Richard will guess the Easter eggs, I think, but I think a lot of people will because we'll point them out. But you'll see from the restaurant, it's nothing. So, for example, people aren't dressed up as superheroes or anything like that. It's not done in a like I don't know, like a superhero cave or anything like that. It's done as a normal restaurant, but there's very subtle clues in there. It is a theme restaurant, but I'm really looking forward to showing you guys. I think you'll really like it. Oh, I see. So Richard said in his videos, it was it's one of those things. Liam, you went to the gym, but you also said Oasis is the most overrated band ever. I've got to say, Liam, have to agree with you.
Who's the most overrated band?
Oasis.
Oh, Oasis, yeah.
Amy called him Liam Gallagher.
I see.
I've got to say, I used to think that's okay, all right.
I think their one song, well, not their one song because I made a few.
Oh, no.
But it's what's the one?
Wonderwall.
That's the one.
Well, that's so Sally, but there's also Wonderwall. There's a few others.
Yeah, but I think that was the one that everybody,
Well, Amy said Super Trooper Lights Are Gonna Blind You. She's doing quite a bit of ABBA. Yes, Richard, you are a happy camper. But it's just certain words are right in the actual thing. So how was the gym? Liam, were you pumping?
Right, guys. I haven't been to the gym for ages, right? Because I love working out. I like exercise. It's a weird concept, but I actually do like exercise. But I used to go to the gym so much and do exercise so much that I got bored of it, and so I don't enjoy it as much anymore. However, I do still love swimming. The class that I'm looking to do, guys, I want to do a bungee class. So if anybody knows of any in London, like specifically Central or something like that, please let me know, because I really want to go to a bungee class. Like, what's a girl got to do in order to get, like, they do all these pole dancing classes, they do all these other dancing classes, bounce and all of that. I want to go bungee jumping.
So, well, no, it's not bungee jumping. Explain to people what a bungee class is. So, it's not bungee jumping.
So basically, they tie a harness to the ceiling, and you like do all these forward, and these backs and all of this. You jump and things like that, and it looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun, and I really, really like. I used to love spin class. I was one for a spin class, but with a spin class, you have to really enjoy the music, and there's a lot of places that do like rave and all of that, and I'm not down with that. But there will be like other places that will do like more music that I'm attuned to, and I just think, oh my God. But it's very difficult to find those types of spin classes. Anyway, there was one woman that used to do spin class, and I used to love her. Yeah, I can feel it, I can feel it, and she'd be like coming in between the bikes while you're just pedaling away. I used to absolutely love her class. And then they sort of, I don't know what happened. There was a disagreement at the gym, but she was no longer a teacher there. And if I knew of another place where she was doing those spin classes, I'd go back to them spin classes. But anyway, I'm looking for bungee classes. I really want to do, but so basically they're bungee harnesses sort of attached to the ceiling, and they do like, you run and then you jump. They look so good. I really want to do one. So if anybody comes across any type of bungee classes that are in central London, please let me know. And I am so shocked I cannot find one in central London. I'm so shocked.
Well, I suppose it would need a certain large space to do bungee classes because you've got bungees attached to the ceiling.
Yeah, but you would still use the class. You would still use the studio for other things. But Siobhan's going to come with me if I find it.
Oh, okay. So, there you are.
Yeah.
What is the story, Morning Glory? Ask Amy. My gym is the garden and the forest. Well, do you know what? Actual fact, it's amazing how much stuff you could do for free in terms of working out. You really can. Yeah. If you've got the space as well, especially.
Even just walking.
Well, so Charlie Bronson is Britain's most notorious criminal.
Yeah.
And he was put in solitary confinement for most of his life. And he said he worked out techniques that you could to actually build up muscle in confined spaces. So he can do it in confined space. I suppose any of us can do it.
Yeah.
It even said she saw Oasis on their first tour. Wow, wasn't bad.
Yeah, Evelyn's been to see so many gigs.
Amy said, bungee, what the?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, Amy, as well.
So good.
It looks never heard of it.
Of course, they only do these things in America, obviously. Or they do them in the UK, but it's like you have to go to Wales or somewhere. And I just want one in central London. Like they do most things in central London. Why can't I find a bungee class in central London?
Eva said, Richard said, I've got weights and a rowing machine. Oh, you got a rowing machine?
Yeah, I used to have one when we
I'd love to get the only equipment I've got now, I have got weights, but I do need to replace it because they're so old.
Yeah.
And I have got an exercise, but I'm looking at the exercise out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like I do the exercise bike. But you know what? Over the years, I've owned so many exercise bikes, and I've always bought, I say not expensive ones, but higher ones. I've always spent like £300 odd for them.
Yeah.
And when I invested, and they always last about a year and a half, and then they break. This one I've got, it was £100, £99 at the time. It's a fold-away one.
Just before
the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, this is only going to last a year, so I'm not going to spend a lot of money on it. And it's just something for me to use. It's lasted all this time, way longer than all the £400, £500 ones as well. So it just goes to show this one was built to last. Amy said, when I turn 21, I want to jump off an aeroplane for charity or for fun.
Wow.
Bungee jumping, more like dancing on the ceiling. That'll be good though, Amy.
I think you have to get sort of a certain amount of thousands in order to do the jump, right? If you're doing it for charity, let's say. I want to say it's like you have to raise like 3,000 or 5,000, or that's what it used to be. I don't know what it is now. But yeah, you have to raise a certain amount of funds in order to be able to do the jumping out of the airplane.
I used to do parkour, says Richard. What's parkour?
Parkour, which is like when you jump off a wall and all of this. They were doing it on Britain's Got Talent the other. I don't think you might have seen it. Yeah.
There's something called free running that French invented.
Races
like
parkour.
Running. That's what it is.
Yeah. We're jumping off of buildings and without no harnesses and all of that.
Eva said you were in the world to her. And to both of us. Thank you, Eva. Just had a call from my doctor. The summer dress let me burn totally, doc. Burning like a cauldron. Right, you do need to do something about your skin. Tomorrow you've got to go and get some aloe vera.
Yeah. Or just go to the chemist and get them to prescribe something to you.
Yeah.
Over the counter stuff if you can't get to see your doctor.
Amy, do it for fun. Has anybody done a bungee jump though? So has anybody else jumped out of an aeroplane before, or has anybody done a bungee jump? I have never done either. I was going to say.
And do I want to do either? Do you know what? I wouldn't mind jump, but I wanted to do paragliding, and we did that. Well, you didn't do that, but I did in Mauritius. And I did that for my birthday, and I was so pleased because I wasn't gonna it was getting to the end of the holiday, and I thought, oh, I won't bother going. But then Evelyn was going, no, come on. Mum was going, no, just go and do it. So we went, and I did it, and I was just like, oh my god, yeah, it was so good. It was so good.
I'm not too into adrenaline sports though, says Aoife. Do you know what? They are fun, high adrenaline sports, and I got to say they are addictive. I can see why. I know quite a few adrenaline junkies that really do like the adrenaline sports. I did a bungee jump from a long hydraulic arm digger. Really? Was this in Ireland?
Wow.
And what was it? Because when I tell you what was funny, so a friend of mine did a bungee jump many years ago. And he says that as well. As you're falling, you do think you're going to die.
Yeah.
Because you're.
I don't know about that.
Because he goes, you basically, you've got in your head, you've got you're tied to the rope. And because the instructor says, don't worry. He said, you'll feel a pull.
Yeah.
Right, like that. So hang on, I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, bless
Excuse me. Just as I was coming to the crescendo. And then, but he said that as you're falling, you think you're going to die. You're actually in your head thinking, I'm going to die. And then he said, then suddenly you feel the pull as the rope tauts, and then it pulls you up. And what was funny, near where he did it, they did a cheap version of it. So they got a crane, a really high crane, and got people to go off that. But they had to, it was in a housing estate, but they had to move it because people were swearing every time they fell down the thing. So they had to move the crane. Eva said, a doctor friend went ballistic at me back in the early noughties. This is what Eva was saying. Is that for doing the bungee jump thing? Amy said, I want to experience that feeling. Tusha, oh, bless you. Thank you, Tusha. Just as I was doing the thing, I think it's a bit of a hay fever. Do you know what though, Amy? I think you'd like it because that's a real adrenaline rush. Because you think, like you say, you think you're going to die, and then at the last minute, you're then yanked back up. And he just said it's weird because it's a bit of a pull on your body.
Yeah, I know. It'd be like whiplash, like voluntary whiplash. I just feel, I don't know about that.
Eva said it was at a Phoenix Arises festival, Tullamore. I had to sign a waiver of liability. See, that would always worry me. You just sign this. No, just sign it. Just
sign it. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. No, these hardly ever happen. Accidents hardly ever happen. Please, can you sign a waiver to say that
We've lost the bungee rope. Shall we just tie some sheets together? But you'll be fine. Don't worry. Risha said, did a bungee in my 20s in London near Tower Bridge. The hair skimmed the water, amount of F words on the way down. That's exactly why they had to move this crane thing, because it's by a housing estate. People were complaining that people were swearing on the way down. That's so cool, because I have seen those ones where they do them over a bridge, which goes down into water. Your head actually goes into the water and then comes back up.
It reminds me of the Aerosmith. Like, I was crying when I met you. Because she does a bungee jump off the bridge, and
bless you, Mark. Oh, thank you, Eva. Amy said, I want to experience that feeling of falling. It's like you're falling down the stairs in your sleep. This one's going to be a bit different. It's really I've not done a bungee jump, but the closest one I had, I think the feeling was when we went to Florida. And we did these Spider-Man rides.
Oh right.
So in the Spider-Man ride, it's all a simulator. So you're not actually falling or anything, but you put the 3D goggles on, and of course your cart goes up top of a building, then it falls off the building. And it's so fun the way they get the shape to work, and then they've got fans that blow wind in your face. You think you're falling, and I was thinking, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die!" And he does. It really gives you that illusion. The feeling is unbelievable. Your stomach, it really does. Eva said, "Yes, Mark. It was. He walked up to try and get me off the digger before the rope unfurled. Oh my god! See, that would really put me off doing a bungee jump.
Yeah."
Richard, have you got to go? He said bye. Richard, take care. Nice to see you.
Oh,
take
bless
care.
you. I'm going to leave in a minute, only because I'm starting to feel like really tired.
All right, okay. Well, you have
I don't know if it's all the sugar that I've been eating, or the fact that I've been out all day, and then I'm just getting back and then rushed onto the line. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired.
Eva said to the folk in the cabin beside the digger, he's a doctor and he would not medically cleared by him. Oh, right. Amy said, I'm going to sing Falling by Harry Styles. Oh god, yeah. Well, as you jump down, you're going to start singing that one. Eva said he roared at me in Arabic for an hour afterwards. Lucky I don't speak Arabic. Yeah, that way you don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Could have been something quite nice. You don't know. Yeah, so guys, like I said, we've got quite a few videos coming up for us to upload. Apologies again, like I said, that we haven't uploaded this week. Just been a bit hectic this week, but we do have loads in the pipeline that we've got. And this time when I say in the pipeline, not ones we're going to film, we have
filmed. They are actually on the laptop.
They just need to be edited. So I've done 2, I've got 3 more to go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be whizzing through those.
There'll be one up tomorrow. Mark has to do a couple of thumbnails. Yeah. And yeah.
And then we're good to go.
We are good to go.
So as Madame is tired, I think we shall leave the live there for today. No, thank bless you. No need to apologize, says Touche. But that's it. So we will leave it there. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on the live. We had absolutely fantastic time, as we always do. We love talking to you, and thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you for joining us on this live. You made it so much fun.
It was great. Toe, says Amy. Until then, now thank you, Touche. They will be on there as always, guys. Please do look after yourselves and take care. That is it for Mark and Kelly's tips and things for today. But we will be back on Friday as close to 6 p.m. as we can. Until then, look after yourselves. Do take care, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. Have a fantastic week, and we will hopefully see you on Friday. Until then, bye for now.
Bye for now.